Students, welcome to ABHILAW, where law is simplified. This is your Professor Dr. Ambarish, Patnigere, Director of ABHILAW School of Law, retired Additional Commissioner of NMMC. Now, today we are going to talk about anti-ragging. 12th August is the National Anti-Ragging Day. On this behalf, we are bringing this video so that every student who is in the college or even the authorities of the college or the institution can understand what exactly this act is about. Anti-Ragging Act is being passed by Maharashtra in 1997. Let's look to anti-ragging. Very small act, okay, and we will understand it. Now, why did Anti-Ragging Act actually came into India? Why legislation brought this act? Because the seniors which are there in the college, they try to bully the juniors, and in such an extent that sometimes juniors have committed suicides also. Hence, the legislature was so keen to control all this, they brought an legislation. And the legislation is the Anti-Ragging Act. It has come enacted in 1999. Now we should understand, this is a basically prime responsibility of the educational institution. But because of the educational institution was not able to control this, neither there was any provision. Legislatures have brought this act. So let's understand this act very carefully so that every student who sees this video understand what is anti-ragging. What is ragging? Ragging is a form of harassment or bullying often inflicted on junior students by their seniors. Very simple. Ragging is nothing but a harassment or a bullying which is inflicted on the junior student by their seniors. Key features of Anti-Ragging Act in India. Definition of ragging. The act defines ragging as an act that causes physical or mental harm or humiliation to student. Very simple. What is the definition? Any act which is been done which causes physical, mental harm or humiliation to a student comes under the definition of ragging. Prohibition of ragging. Ragging is strictly prohibited in all educational institutions. Now comes the punishment for ragging. What is the punishment for ragging? Those found guilty of ragging can face imprisonment up to 2 years, fine up to 10,000. Now, even because of the ragging, they can be basically restricted from the college or suspended from the college. There are another provisions as far as Maharashtra are concerned. So, let's look to responsibility of the institution. What is the responsibility of the institution? Education institutions are responsible for preventing ragging and taking action against those who are engaged in it and timely dismiss or suspend them. Now, let's go to 5 anti-ragging committees of that. Anti-ragging committees. Anti-ragging committees. Institution must set up anti-ragging committees to monitor and prevent ragging. 6. Mandatory disclosure. Institution must disclose their anti-ragging measures and action taken against ragging to the public. Next, National Anti-Ragging Helpline. There is a national helpline, okay, which has been now, I am showing you the helpline and has been set up to report ragging incident. The Anti-Ragging Act aims to create a safe and conducive learning environment in educational institutions free from fear and intimidation. You have seen movies like the movies in which Amir Khan was there and 3 Idiots. Yes, I had forgotten that. 3 Idiots. You find ragging taking place there. Now, this ragging has become a criminal offense. Let's go to see what is Anti-Ragging Act in India. I have already told any act that causes physical or mental harm or humiliation to a student or forces a student to perform an act that is detrimental to his or her physical or mental health or involves abuse of authority or power or violates the dignity of the student. Any act which comes under the purview of this definition comes under the purview of ragging. And ragging is basically an offense. Now, since this legislation has come into picture. Specifically, the act considers the following as a ragging. What basically acts are there? Verbal abuse. Second is physical abuse. Third is force activity. Making a student to force to do certain tasks where they get humiliated by themselves or they degrade themselves or which is harmful in nature. Next is exploitation, forcing student to provide money, favors or services. आपको तो पता है कि कॉलेज में जब बच्चे लोग आते हैं और कैंपस में रहने की कोशिश करते हैं और उस कैंपस में रहने के टाइम वहां पर जो सीनियर्स होते हैं ना, वो उनको वो काम करवाते हैं जो एक्चुअली उनका काम नहीं है. अगर वो नहीं करेंगे तो उनको दमदाटी मिलती है, उनके ऊपर प्रेशर लाया जाता है, तो जूनियर्स को फोर्स किया जाता है वो सब करने के लिए. ये सारी जो एक्ट है ये एंटी रैगिंग कंसिडर करती है एंड इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ रैगिंग. मतलब सीनियर का कपड़ा इस्त्री करके लेकर आना, सीनियर के कपड़े धोना या सीनियर को खाना परोस कर लेकर आना हॉस्टल में, ये सारी बातें जो है अगर जबरदस्ती की जाएगी तो वो रैगिंग में वो ऑफेंस माना जाएगा. लेट्स गो टू द साइकोलॉजिकल हैरेसमेंट, कॉजिंग मेंटल स्ट्रेस, एंजाइटी, फियर. रात को किसी को जाके परेशान करना, किसी के रूम को जाके कड़ी लगा देना या ऐसी कोई भी एक्ट करना, लाइट बंद कर देना, ये सारी रैगिंग में आ जाती है. अनड्यू प्रेशर क्रिएट करना, ओके. फोर्स्ड एब्सेंस, forcing student to remain absent from the class and the activity. Forced indulgence, forcing student to indulge in activity they don't want to participate in. Ragging can take many forms, including senior-junior ragging, senior bullying or harassing the junior, peer ragging, student of the same batch or level bullying or harassing each other. Cyber ragging, that means sending in using social media, digital platform to harass or bully student. The Anti-Ragging Act aims to prevent and punish such behavior, ensuring a safe and respectful environment for all students. There are certain important case laws which I would like to bring to your notice. The Supreme Court of India has delivered several landmark judgments on anti-ragging, shaping the legal framework to prevent and punish ragging in educational institutions. Here there are some notable cases which I would like to tell you. Vishwa Jagruti Mission versus central government. In this, the Supreme Court directed the central government to enact a law to prevent ragging. That means from this direction of Supreme Court, the legislature has basically brought a legislation regarding Anti-Ragging Act. University of Kerala versus Council of Principals of College. The court ruled that ragging is a violation of human rights and directed university to take measures to prevent it. The third case, ragging in medical colleges. The court directed medical colleges to implement anti-ragging measures and constituted an anti-ragging committee. Fourth, Aman Kachrao versus Union of India. This is 2009 case. The court directed the union and the state government to take measures to prevent ragging and constituted an anti-ragging panel. Priya Gupta versus University of Delhi, 2012. The court ruled that ragging is a form of harassment and directed university to take strict action against the perpetrators. These are the 5 important case laws which has been brought by the Supreme Court and judgments are given on that. Now, according to the judgments, guidelines, what exactly the government has done. UGC, which is called University Grant Commission, has made certain regulations to curb the nuisance of ragging in the higher education. All India Council of Technical Education, AICT, also had brought anti-ragging regulation in 2009. MCI, Medical Council of India, also brought a regulation in 2009. These regulations mandate an educational institute to set up anti-ragging committees, conduct workshop and orientation program, implement strict implementation for ragging. 4. Monitor hostel and campuses whether ragging is taking place or not. Encourage reporting of ragging incident. These case laws and regulations aim to create a safe and ragging-free environment in educational institutions in India. Basically, 12th August is an National Anti-Ragging Day. So, why we have brought this to all the students? That if any students are suffering in any institution, any sort of ragging, which we have already discussed, they are now free to approach the institution. Otherwise, if the institution is not able to take care, I have already given you the helpline number. Contact on that helpline number. I hope you are blessed with this video, as well as you have got us more information about this. If you have liked the matter, please give a like upon this video. Share with your friends, those who are college students. Thank you so much.